If we have coins y'all are looking for, we'll show them to y'all. Got what's up, bro? Mars, good to see you. We got a beautiful Argentina one a straw, uncirculated for the Givey. Yeah, I was busy today uploading coins on the site. Oh, and we're redesigning the site. Yeah, it should be done by the end of the week. 2007, $100. Yeah, doing some major work. CJ, good to see you. Good to see you. So I'm like 300 on that, like 400 on this, $700. You're killing me. Next up, we've got Maldives, 5 Rufia. We've got American Pickers on. Got a few Givvies lined up. We have a lot of polymers in, some older notes. Got, I don't know, a couple hundred notes here. We'll share with y'all and then show y'all some of these coins too. We've been working on. I always get asked for euros. I actually found a euro coin. Here's a Zimbabwe 2024 10 zig. It's a gold back note, and it came out in April last year. By September, it lost 80% of its value on the black market. A real dog, so to speak, which is great. What I like about it. And it's Zimbabwe. All right, next up, we'll do Cook Islands. Got a beautiful $3. It's uncirculated. Cook Islands polymer note. My dad got this old bike and he re-spoked it with heavy duty spokes. And then he point and 10 pedal. That's right. As a Merkel motor wheel. Merkel. Yeah. He built 2 of them. This one he kept. The first one he sold. Joseph Merkel designed. 5 rubles, Russia, 1909. Nice. 5 rubles, Russia. Samphar, good to see you. Yeah, CJ's in on this awesome 5 rubles. Pecan. Hello, hello. Glad to see y'all. First purchase, you're awesome, Pecan. Thank you so much. Is that supposed to mean like pecan? Like pecan tree? Or like con, like Yukon? All right, we got Scotland, 1 pound, 2001. Uncirculated Scotland. I put it on a growler, but it didn't magnetize it. Okay. And we put 90 weight oil in it. It has a teeny leak, but she spares about 20 years. So obviously it has the wrong speed on it. Lesotho. Tim Melody, 2021. It's uncirculated. Lesotho. Your bike's not original paint. You know, the bike is been repainted. At least the fenders have. This is not original paint. So he touched it up. The bike is pretty uneventful. The biggest thing it's got going for it is that Merkel motor pump. What do you think of your fair prices on it? Enjoy, Rick. Thanks so much. Super cool, Lesotho. We're going to go ahead and do a 1-year issue. It's going to be Biafra. It was down in Nigeria, 68 to 69. Biafra, 1 pound. And like this, it's most. We've got just a bit longer on the Givey. Make sure y'all are in on that. Argentina, one a straw back there. You've got a Papua New Guinea 2 Kina uncirculated polymer from 2014. She runs. I know, which is unusual. A lot of times, it was an emotional journey that he's taken with this thing, and he's got an emotional number on it. Mm-hmm. The emotional value is a lot. World War II note. 1 Reichmark, and that one's going to be from 1944 Germany. Awesome, Samafar. That's good to hear. Glad to hear that. Hopefully, see some cool ones.
Here's the Argentina. Who's gonna take it? Who gets it? CJ takes it down. CJ. That's exciting. Enjoy. I think I have a couple note guilds stuck over here. Let me see. Here's North Macedonia 50 denarii. I think I might have one more bigger one that's pretty cool. Let's see. It looks like I do have a little bit of note guild hidden back here. Interesting, it's unique, it's thought provoking. Let's see what we got. What do you want for this think? I need to think like that. Golly, Romars. Not only does he want no code, he wants sets. Enjoy, Semaphore. Oh yeah, we'll do another givey, y'all. I've got a Bolivia, 1962. 100 Bolivianos. Well, the good news, Romars. Guess what we got sitting here? We'll set 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're talking lighting, furniture, fixture. Set of 6. Those are pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna pick those right off. All right, got a set of 6. Beautiful. Note guild, some wild creative here. They're working hard. Working hard. Dodging soldiers. Dogs. Patrolling. Working hard. Who's this guy? Bit ominous. Yeah, look at that guy chilling. Some 2 dudes. Yeah, those are pretty neat. Not sure what's going on there, but Pecan, enjoy. Thank you. Let's see, we'll run some more of that stuff for y'all too. I have a few other things over here. I don't know what all it is. It's not a large stack of note guild. I'll have to get some more in. That was a cool set. Here's a Vanatu, 200 Batu. Beautiful polymer. It's uncirculated. Let's see what else I got here. That happens more often than I'd like it to. You got another 5 Russian one? 5 Russian. 5 Russian. Oh, yeah. We gotcha. Let's do this one. Enjoy, Romars. Awesome. But not too. All right, so that's the 1909. 5 rubles, Russia. It's 1909, 5 rubles. Died by a vehicle, it's going to be a risk. But with this truck, I'm hoping for a big reward. So how does it know? See what we've done so far. All right, CJ takes it. Enjoy, CJ. Here's a nice 10 rubles. These are a little better. That's the 1909 10 rubles. Decent example of that note. Oh, you did nice. There you go, Semaphore. Nice example of that note. So this worries me. It's going to add even more to our cost. Yeah, what was very concerned about the windshield front. Semaphore takes it. Enjoy. Thank you. All right, we've got 4 note guilds. That's a 10 mark. Check her out. It's like our creatives back here. A lady, beautiful city, upside down castle. This thing's stunning. I really like that. So you've got a set of 4 beautiful note guilds.
what's up? How you guys doing today? What do you got? I'm gonna send you guys to see Bob and Tom.
Enjoy Romars. Cool note. The note guilds are really neat. Look, we got 53 seconds before the last one. I'll tell you what, we're gonna run the rest of these. I've got a little pile of them here. I don't know what all this is. Huh. That one's pretty. A little tiny one. Hey, it's got a lion on it. It's pretty cool. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we got 10 of them. These are pretty cool. This is the last of the note guild. So I like this entire stack of pretty cool note guild. We got 10 pieces. Some neat stuff in there. I like the lion on this guy. Here's like a giant. Look at this guy, the ticket taker. Cheryl! Hey now. Good to see you, Cheryl. Enjoy that awesome Bolivia. Romars takes down the note guild. Thank you, Romars. All right, we're going to do one more Bolivia. Welcome. Thank you for joining. All right, so next up, let's do a Seychelles. Welcome. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the bulk of what I've got in right now. I do have something a little different. If y'all like to see it, I'll tell you what. Now that I said that, I'm going to show it to you. I'll show you something a little different next. Y'all might like. Here's a Seychelles, 10 rupees. It's uncirculated. Beautiful seagull. You like the beach? You need one of those?
As you can see, like standing in a moment, like he flexes about anything. It's rewarding. I mean, for the 35 years we've been doing it, if it strikes their fancy, my brother just retired.
All right. So, what we're going to do next is this gigantic bond. So, it's from Germany, 1925. Verse is blank there. It's pretty nice. German bond, 1925.
One of our best friends happened when we were very young in parents' house. They were throwing things out of the attic.
Kind of like the left side there. Got a German 200 Reichsmark bond from 1925.
For future generations, it's almost like a time capsule. Because newspapers right now, they're not going to have a lot of that. They're thinking beyond their
Semaphore, enjoy. We'll get it shipped out nice to you so it shows up like you bought it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all are in on this Bolivia givey. Next up, we're going to do a 1915 peso Mexico. Mexico, 1915, 1 peso.
a German soldier. Ruth Fuzzy as a feisty little old lady. There was so much going on, so much curl up and watch Laughing and you sleep in bed. Laughing did for the 60s what SNL did for the 70s. It changed television as we know it today.
Adam Farr, thank you so much, Adam. Enjoy. Awesome, Mexico. Next up, we'll mix it up here. We got a couple Fiesta coins. They put these in Happy Meals, and they called them the Chicken McNugget Fiesta coin, which is kind of interesting. They're from 1988. There's one of 6 South American countries in there uncirculated. They made like little boards that you could, collect all the countries or whatever. A neat piece of numismatic history. Enjoy, Rick. Thank you. Next up, we've got Costa Rica, top 5 note for me. Like all notes. I love this thing. Beautiful shark polymer. Neat looking cereal. Costa Rica.
Albert collecting spans over 50 years. What started all this? My grandfather always collected. He always talked about things from the past and stuff. And
All right. Well, here's a crowd pleaser. Ah, got a crisp punk communist. 1,000 rubles. Look at Lenin. CCCP. So nice. As a beginning collector, I mean, we offer sleeves. I don't know exactly what the question would be as far as do we have a preference? We sell them, so we'd recommend ours. I'm glad you actually said that because I never sell them and I'm supposed to be selling them. Enjoy Semaphore. Thank you so much. But it just depends on what you're using them for. We've got the rigid European ones. I'll show you. We run the notes in our sleeves. That's a 10 pack of the US modern sleeves. But for bunks or like 8x5 notes, like some of those German and Russian notes, the envelope sleeves, the little seal ones. Let's see where one is. Like this. It opens at the top. These are great, for bunks or larger notes. This is the Argentina 2018 20 pesos, and then a 2015 50 pesos. And then the rigid holder is probably the one I prefer, even though, like I said, like a large 8x5 note won't fit in the top load. Enjoy Tiki. Super sweet. Olivia. Hey, thanks for joining. So, and then that's the other one. That's the 8x5. And that's the rigid one. That's the ones I like. $100, Arishra. It's uncirculated. 2004. That's the North Korea of Africa. Got Fiji. $2. Queen Elizabeth II. 2002. Fiji. Nice. You're awesome, Samaphar. Thanks for joining. Have a great night. We'll see you again soon. Y'all are going to be hanging out. We've got some great notes. If you want to see specific countries or like coins, we've got coins to pull from. I've been working on coins this week, actually. Putting some on the site. Here's a beautiful 50 centavos, Mexico. Nice. Is currency in here? No. What's up? Got about 40s French. Hey Jay. 40s French. Yeah, I got some 40s French stuff. Let's see. Let's see here. France. Here we go. I have been back there, actually. All right, let's see what we got here. French lot. This is some World War II stuff. So that's 42 20 francs. Or is that? Let's see what we got here. I'll do take a look in 39. Let's see, we did the 20. Here's a 5. All right, here's a lot of 4. We'll just start at $4. These are World War II era notes. That's a 1917 5 franc. She's pretty. That dude back there. That was one of the better looking 10 francs. That's a pretty fair little lot. Some old circulated French. 3 of them. Enjoy, Jay. Thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll have to see what else I might have in here for you. We've got Philippines. That's going to be a 50 pesos. It's uncirculated polymer from 2025. Is that the little red one? The little I could probably find one. I should have one, yeah. If it's that one that I'm thinking about, the red one. It's not an expensive note either. 5 Dobras. That one's going to be 2018 St. Thomas. Let me look for that. Austria as we move through here. I should have one. I worked a couple up the other night. See if one. The kind of thing I would throw in here. Looking really quick somewhere I might find one. In my notes. Enjoy Romar. Thank you. I love that little St. Thomas. All right, y'all. This is a cool note. Love this. Beautiful turtle. It's from 1999. 5,000 sucres. It's uncirculated. Looks like you could ride that guy. There's a couple birds there. Turtle's coolest. Beautiful 5,000 sucres. Ecuador. Turtle. Let's see. But yeah, I should have the Austria in here. Come on. Enjoy, Jay. Thank you. Nice turtle. South Korea. It's going to be a 2007 1,000 won unk. South Korea. Ecuador. Ecuador. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got some Ecuador. It should. You don't have the balls in it. Or 10. Yeah, looks like I got the 5s and the 10s. Here's a lot of 2. 1980 10 sucres. There's one note in there. 82 5. There's 2 Ecuador. There was a lot of stuff by the checkout aisle, so I try to make a set to go with that last time. Things that we bought today don't have huge. Enjoy, Rick. Thank you. Are we talking about the turtle note? Is that a set you're doing? Man, I don't know what the rest of that set looks like, but based off the turtle note, I would like to know. I'm sure that's an amazing set. 1989 100 francs. I never thought about actually looking at that entire set. That's a good little deal for that little note. It feels like it's a cool turtle note. Picking up the international truck today. Oh yeah. Hey. Also, there was some damage done during shipping. I'm excited to see the truck. 2025. Year of the Snake. Love this thing. Polymer, uncirculated. Beautiful. 21. China. Year of the Snake. Super cool snake bit. Iraq, 3 sequential, 50 dinars. You pounded this out. Or pounded this out, don't strike back to the side of the walls. I mean, if the truck was totally restored, I would lose my mind on something like that. But they kind of believed into the thing of the truck. It looks good, man. I bought the international truck for 6,000. All right. Next up, we're going to do an amazing Chinese dragon, Macau. 2020, 20 patakas. This thing's phenomenal. Bank of China, very purple. Chinese dragon note.
It's back on the road. It looks amazing.
Guernsey, £1. That one's from 2021. It's uncirculated. States of Guernsey. Vampire note, Germany, 1922. The mouth, nose, eye there. Vampire sucking the blood out of the guy's head, 1922, 10,000 mark. Germany. Two-note lot. This is going to be Chinese commemorative set for the Beijing Olympics. It's a polymer and a paper note. Polymer. Beijing Olympics Chinese commemorative note set.
Yes, I am. I mean, I'm Frank. Nice to meet you guys. Yeah, sleepy little town, huh? It's a great little town, yeah. This has the feel of small town.
Here's something a little different. This guy ran for ANA governor. He was the current governor. 1979, 50 votes. The guy at the coin shop in Foley was all pumped up about these. I don't know the guy. Apparently, some people do. Odd little note there. We've got Germany, 1917. By Mark. Germany.
Just passed away, and I really haven't thought too much about it. I would like to do something with it. I just think my great uncles felt that they were honored them because my grandmother liked but they were born. There's no reason to
Tanzania. It's going to be 2,000 shillings, an uncirculated, beautiful lion note.
Worked here, shopkeeper, and they lived in the house. And it's always been in your family. Been in my family since 1902. Was it always a tailor? Was it anyone? I think it was a tailor and a dry cleaner. Why did they dry clean that? I think they did some of it. I think they had a machine here.
Argentina, two-note lot. You've got a 1982,000 pesos, or 72 1 peso. Argentina.
So you would have been a counter when you walked in here. Yeah. They would have greeted you, and then all of this was customer close. Right. Feels like maybe you stayed back in time. So as you're walking around, you feel like you're back in time.
Here's a little bank check from Italy, 1977, 100 lire.
1964. Grandma died 2 days before I was born. So you don't ever remember this place open? No. So whenever we were kids, I could play here, but they never wanted to rent it. They never wanted to get time forgot. We're in the old tailor shop. What else is mine?
Argentina, 10 pesos. That one's from 2016. It's really pretty. Uncirculated. Argentina, 10 pesos.
Yeah, 4. With this glass broken in the front. The right person $2 every 10.
Germany, 50,000 mark. 1922, larger note. Germany. Mm.
double sided, so Willie's Journal on one side, Saturday Evening Post on the other side.
On what? Really? Let me see. CJ, enjoy.
Oh, that was from.
Thank you, CJ. We got a sale on the site. Y'all, I'm excited we're redoing the site. I'm really excited about that because I'm going to be honest right now, it's not that great. Germany, 1945, right, Mark? You can't navigate it very easily. You know, this is uncirculated. This is a World War II note. This is the one you've all been looking for. Actually, I'm not going to point out why. But yeah, the site, I'm pretty pumped up. Hired a professional to you thought it was just you? No, it's terrible. You know, I think the old one had a better layout. Here's the 1,000 pesos chili, but I hired a professional to get it better organized. CJ, thanks so much for joining, man. Feel free to hang around. We definitely appreciate you. I might do one last givey. One last givey since we've been having fun. But yeah, it wasn't just you, Miss 2009. Maybe you can win it. There you go, Moldova, one loop. But yeah, this new site, like it's great for searching, but you have to know what you're looking for. It's not great for browsing. You got 20 pesos, 1983. So you got somebody like fixing that. Make it a little more user friendly, easier to find stuff. Because there's actually like a lot of stuff on there. I've been adding stuff. But you wouldn't know going to it. Anyway. Hey, of course. Thanks so much, CJ. Here's a Colombia 1980 10 pesos. Beautiful totem poles. You got 20 pesos, Philippines there. Got 2-note lot. Yeah, I've been working on coins. If you like coins, I've been putting them on the site. You might want to wait a couple days till they rebuild it, because like I said, you have to unless you want to get in there and search. The search function actually works really well. Better than the old site, but here's 1989 10 shillings. But I've been putting a bunch of stuff on there here lately. You just can't see it for real. All right, so next up, we've got Gambia 10 Dallases 2023, and then Jamaica 50 bucks. Polymer Jamaica. And then we're on this Canadian note. 37, $1, pretty well circulated. A little Saudi Arabia with it.
The subject matter isn't that great. The colors aren't that bright. But what's cool about this piece, how clever it is.
I'm gonna run some stuff for y'all that I hadn't really done for. I'll put y'all together some stuff. Thailand. 5310 bot. Thailand. I do have some other Thailand actually.
Wait to see what's there.
All right, next up, we're going to do this Bank of China. 10 patakas, Macau, 2020. Macau, 10 patakas, Chinese dragon.
What this one's got going for it, the downside is this thing going. But 50 bucks. No way. I find the top of 50 bucks. First thing I'm going to sell this.
Hong Kong 2014. Polymer. see. Right here.
You told her I used to hook up mats. It's where the skill was at. Where do you think, Chris?
Oh yeah, we have some cool notes here. Stick with notes. All right, we got this really cool Saudi Arabia 1968 one real. Cool Middle Eastern note if you like Middle Eastern notes. Beautiful Saudi Arabia. Actually, let me fix this up.
He stores around his family's old house, closed family businesses. This is like a time capsule.
All right, that's better. Next up, let's look at Taiwan. It's going to be a 76, $10 new dollars. Taiwan.
Okay, so imagine.
Y'all got the Givey from Moldova going. Make sure you're in on that. That'll be pulling soon.
And they lived here, they worked here, and unfortunately,
got Kenya. It's going to be a 20 shillings, 1978. Beautiful lion family on that uncirculated note. Kenya. Gibby. One Lou. Romars. Enjoy Romars.
Ireland and the States.
Very cool. Was that your second one? Did you win two today? Man, lucky day. The odds are in your favor. We've got the nice 06 to 2010, 25,000 dinars, uncirculated Iraq.
What about these pocket watches? I also used to rebuild with a watch maker by heart.
Let's do Djibouti. A nice 40 francs from 2017. Djibouti. We got Tiki in on this commemorative note. Thank you, Tiki. Enjoy. Good to see you. All right, look at this large polymer from Thailand. Rather large. 2024. 100 baht. I don't remember seeing a polymer this large. I'm sure there's probably one bigger, but that's the largest one we've run. Isn't it? And I mean, I haven't seen another larger polymer note. Have you missed 2009? It's a rather large note. Enjoy Romars. Thank you. We're going to have to look that up. That might be the largest one. Who knows? All right. So we've got Hungary. 1,000 foreign. Beautiful uncirculated 2017. Look at this. There's like a raven or a crow there. One. And then this monk dude. Hercules. Halota. Pretty looking note. A lot of depth there, it feels like. Into a German note. 1996, 100 marks, Germany. Beautiful series. Yes. There's one part of the house that's sectioned off into an apartment. One of his own. This one has parrots. Brazil. 10 Reese. I wouldn't call them porters. Parrot note. My daughter is crying about the dog again. This little bitty pup, y'all. She could smack down off her. How are you crying about a puppy?
She got a little bit more clear.
All right.
Yeah, yes.
Girls. Let's see here. Let's do Costa Rica. Definitely. I know we ran earlier, but like I said, in my opinion, top 5 note. Beautiful polymer. It's uncirculated. Lovely shark. Must have. Must have.
The kitchen of this apartment, I find copper funnels. And look at this. You said the guy was a moonshiner? Yeah. And then I find a pile of brass tickets. These are just new.
Saudi Arabia, 5 reals. 2024 uncirculated polymer. Saudi Arabia.
The spigots went in the old wooden barrels that were bought vinegar. I'm counting how many there are because I want to buy them all. 6.
All right, here you go, y'all.
Anything.
2 Philippines notes. Pretty well circulated. 2 emergency issue notes. You got the Mendano and then Mendano. 2 Mendanos. 2 different ones. Yeah, 43. There you go. They both got stickers on them.
A lot of times, though, that's where the oldest stuff is. Mike, there's megaphone over here if you're not loud enough already.
Tiki, thank you. Enjoy. Enjoy. All right, next up.
The chalk statue of an Asian.
We're actually going to do one of my other favorite notes. That was a good grab. We've got a beautiful $2, another top 5 note in my opinion. Beautiful fish and turtles, one security note of the year in 2023. East Caribbean states. Phenomenal note. This note's probably second place for most notes sold quantity-wise on this stream. It's a cool one note. I don't know. I'd have to look at the data, but that one, Bahamas, the most one would probably be Cook Islands. But that one in Bahamas, that $50 with the lizard, which I need to see where those are. Yeah, it's not kind of. Think about it. All right, let's look at. You know what? While we're doing the string of polymers, here's my other other. This is one of the 3 of the top 5 best ones. And that's this beautiful parrot, in my opinion. 2013, $5. Yeah, those 3 we just ran, those are like the coolest, most colorful looking polymers. You know, under call it $12. I mean, the other 2 are that's 10, one's 5. That East Caribbean state's probably the best deal.
Where I'm from, they call them 5.
All right. So next up, we're gonna do Armenia 2 dram 2008 Jesus John the Baptist on this uncirculated note from Armenia. For whatever reason, that doesn't have a sticker on it. Should. That is what it is. Poland. It's going to be 10 Voigt on Poland.
Type of time trap. I've got soldier set here, bubble set, pop over. Let's throw 1 Chinese checkers in. About $15. Maybe $300. Okay. The fact that these are never played with, they're still the original.
What's up, Big Bird? Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Got a Chile 91 to 2,000. 500 pesos. Chile. All right, I'm going to run y'all a heavy hitter. Let's look at a nice note. It's going to be Puerto Rico, 1895, 1 peso. It's graded 45 there. Counter full. At left, it's got the embossment. Really pretty note. from Puerto Rico.
So 40 apiece on these two, that should work. Okay, I'll take these. They're just cool. You just don't see them that often. To the right person that wants to display their little car, something like that.
Next up, I'm going to go with Argentina. 500 pesos. Unk.
Found 3 Halloween pieces over there.
Isn't that thing awesome?
Halloween's hot. Not that I'm aware of. Okay. This one here is actually a later piece. You read the sticker on the side, it says it's all in the dark. They reproduce a lot of this stuff. Obviously, these are real.
It's 2009. I've only seen one other Puerto Rico from like the 1800s, and funny enough, enjoy Romars. One of them was one I got at the coin shop a couple weeks ago. The coin shop down in Foley. I got it for like $5 and sold it for 10. It was pretty rough, but still, it was a Puerto Rico. You know, I mean, you don't see that Puerto Rican stuff. That's why that one's such a heavy hitter, because it's
You look at the bottom of the puncture, the wear, the color.
a tough note. All right. So next up, we're gonna do a set of 2. It's going to be 1942, Burma, 10 rupees, Japanese occupation. And then you've got Indonesia. That's the full set from 1964 for Indonesia, 1, 5, 10, 25, 50. Sen.
100, 200.
Let's see. I did work this little Venezuela up today. Do a lot of 2. You got an 88, 10 bolivars, purple note. And an 86, Brazil. That Venezuela is actually kind of neat looking. It's got that neat statue back there.
And it's gone down in price a little bit because they do produce these and they do an amazing job of it. But the originals still command decent money. You want to go through every.
Hey, thanks, Romars. Have a great night. Appreciate ya. Enjoy Tiki. Thank you. I think you're probably thinking of that Argentina.
Are fascinating. So here's one that's in good shape.
Here's a 1907 25 pesetas, Spain. I'll have to show that one.
I think that's probably absolutely great. These are leather footballs for kids, but they're in the original packaging and the graphics on the outside of the player. Oh, I'm thinking 200. Yeah, 4 of them. I'm thinking maybe 250. Something this old that has survived this many years. It's a collectible, not just for someone that wants to collect memorabilia. So
Let's see. So let's grab it here. Here it is. I think this was the one. All right. So, got an 1868. 1868, 5 pesos, Argentina. A large note from Argentina. It is pretty cool. It's got the bull there. It's pretty neat, especially considering it's such a big note. Argentina, 1868. There's no telling. No telling. I believe you. It might have been the Haiti, actually. We'll find that thing. All right, let's do a. That must have been it. What? All right. Well, here's a Thailand 55 one bot. I had a Colombia, but it wasn't big. That you can like hardly see, but it's still worth like $180. That's wild. Like it looks like a little rag. It must have been. It must have been. Yeah, y'all should see this Columbia that's genuinely worth $180 and you can hardly tell what it is. Enjoy Tiki. Thank you. That's like I ran this South Korea for like 6 months that nobody bought. That was actually a really good deal, but because it looked like it was so crummy, nobody bought it. And then somebody finally came along and saw it and knew what it was. It's like, man, I've been wondering. It was like an unk. It was like a $2,000 note or something stupid. All right, let's see. You were obsessed. I'm sure I still have it. We can look at some cool notes. Let's see. 81. Well, I say I'm sure I still have it. Yeah, sure.
Property was purchased by my friend.
Shown on the way in California.
It came through in 1960.
Yeah, this little thing.
When it leaves off the trees. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Right, April, we get our property back. Due to the right of eminent domain, they lost the bond. The government took 30 of the 35 acres to put the highway in.
Here, I'll show y'all some cool notes.
Danny said you're a motorcycle guy. Well, I've been collecting a long time, and
All right. First of all, okay, these are not no, it wasn't the forum. Could you run the 25,000 dinar again? Of course. Of course. Mhm.
He's got a hot. He's got two.
You still him. I'll have to figure out which one it was. Gators is in on those dinars. I do have a couple more of those. I ended up getting some more in. Iraq's been super popular. Well, it has been for a while, you know. For a while, you know. Hey, y'all want to see some? Well, first, let me show you these cool notes. Enjoy. Go Gators. Thank you. Hey, y'all want to see something crazy? Watch this thing. Show it to you real quick.
This is galvanized metal. It's very rare.
1919. Buy pastries. Check that bad boy out. How cool is that? I'm not expecting you to buy this. But is that not phenomenal? Look at that. Still amazing. Yeah, that's a pretty note. Yeah, I'll show you a couple cool ones.
Original paint. This is the way. Love the interior on this thing. This is the look.
1902. 20 pesos. Tamaulipas. Oh, somebody actually, one of my friends just bought one of these. And I was like, man, that one looks just like mine. It really did. I thought for some reason I might have sold this thing, but I didn't. Actually, that was a different note. It had the same reverse. Interesting. Okay. Here's one of my favorites. I'm just showing y'all some cool notes. They are for sale, but you know, let's look at some nice notes. 1918. This is on. That's what makes this one so nice. It's gonna be 25 rubles. Soviet Civil War. Very busy. Train, boats, and super nice. Very nice. We get those in circulated sometimes. Look, and then look at it. This is the one, y'all. Look at this. Can you believe this? Mexico, we got some Mexico. I'll run some Mexico for you. 18.99, 2 pesos in that condition. That's where it's at. How old is that? Let's see, Mexico. Let's run that. Let's see. I actually have some really nice Mexicos. Here's one. That's 18.99. Have a good one. Thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate you, CJ. 1915, 50 centavos, Sinaloa, Mexico.
This company has incredible history. Thomas Auto Buy was a motorcycle that was made in Buffalo, New York, from 1900 to 1912. And a lot of people consider it the first American motorcycle. Oh, yes,
Let's see. And then
every once in a while, you'll find a piece or a part, and then someone will build a bike like that. They'll reproduce everything else.
Uncirculated 1985,000 pesos.
Correct. So if you're lucky enough to find Papaw's gas bike out in the shed, and it's a town auto buy, you put a home run. Most of your debt, so it's not for sale. Right. You won't sell me any.
Let's see. I could do a couple sequentials. This one.
When you're a collector, you have a lot of rubber.
Anybody like? So it'll be the 75. Let's see. Well, there's 3 sequentials. Well, hold on. Those aren't. We're gonna do 2 sequentials. Wait a minute.
1928 to 1929.
Are you seeing?
First cam engine available to the public. This was a motorcycle. Capable of speed.
I don't promise you. Let me see. We're gonna do this.
In the world at that time. Production numbers were
All
extremely low.
mixed up.
These bikes survived. So you have two cams here.
Looks like this bunk does go together. It's out of order. Blast. All right. Well, I'll just run one. My bad. They're not in order. All right. So here's my uncirculated 10 pesos, 1975.
Well, not really. So far, we haven't found anything that Bill wants to sell. God, it's an Emblem twin. Well, get out of here. I'm not looking at this stuff. I'm just as he is. Oh my God. What do you take, $4,000? Yeah.
All right. So next up, we're going to do 2 10 new pence British Armed Forces notes. Those are sequential. Still got quite a few notes to share with you all. Pick up some of the mess here. I do have some more Germany too.
We're here in Maryland, and Bill is showing us around his car and motorcycle collection. It dates back to the
All right, Tiki takes it. Enjoy Tiki. Awesome British Armed Forces. Let's see. I'll run this one really quick. Here's a 50,000 mark Germany. That one's going to be from 1922. 1922. There's your little Italian note to go with it. We got Coin Buster coins in on that one. First purchase, you're awesome. Thanks so much, Coin Buster. Appreciate you. Next up, what's up, 420? Good to see you. Been a while. Where you been? All right, we got a Fiji $7, 2016. It's a commemorative for the Olympians, and then it's got the light up gold medals with the blue light, which is pretty fun. Fiji uncirculated 2016. $7.
Can't buy it. All you can do is look.
We're going to do an Abkhazia 10 Aspar. It's uncirculated Baltic state. Cool leopard on there. I don't know. Somebody straighten me out on that thing. I can't remember if it's the Jaguar or the leopard. Let's see. One of them's in our hemisphere and the other one's not. I think it was the Jaguar that's over here. That must be the leopard. Leopard. Okay. Thank you, Coin Busters. Thank you. Enjoy, Adam. All right. So next up, we're going to do a Luxembourg, because why not? All right. So this one's going to be a 1961, 50 francs. You got Princess Catherine there on this BU. Let's take out the board.
On a survivor fight. How much is it? There's nothing else early Indian other than this.
Y'all looking for anything specific? Feel free to drop it in the chat. We move pretty fast, rapid rerun stuff. I do have coins I can pull from. They're mostly organized. I'll show you what I got. If there's anything you're looking for, and I have it. 2011, $2. Unk Fiji, Queen Elizabeth II. Hey, check that out. So you got old Queen there.
motor. I mean, still not $1,000 for an old wheel, stuff. That might be a little.
And then Super Fox Queen.
You can't give up. You can't give consideration.
1964 Trinidad and Tobago $1. Same lady. Did you? Awesome, brother. That's a phenomenal note. Phenomenal note. Enjoy it. I'm glad you got it. Yeah, that's the young portrait. Let's see. We're going to go Ukraine. 1994. 10 smackaroonies. Ukraine. Ukraine. Mm-hmm. Yes. You take one more. I got you. We got you.
That I was fortunate enough to buy and still in California years ago. Never seen another one. It'll this big. And then look at someone who's chipped this away. And they pull it in.
There's a I threw in the other one with it. Appreciate you, Gata.
1,500 on your Indeed wheel. And I do a grand.
Gator, you got a ridiculous collection of those going.
I want to walk out of here myself.
Enjoy. Thank you. 1914 obsolete Mexico. We got the 1915 Sinaloa Unk. I've got sequentials on those, or I should still. And then I've got the 1915 Osaka Juarez 1 peso circulated. Thank you, Gators. I can show you the Mexicos we have. The best one's probably that Sinaloa. It's really very nice.
But they're great rare pieces. We also have the other building. Where's that? It's the bottom here. Go look at that. Yeah, absolutely. We're here taking a tour from the building.
Yeah. Here's one. Yeah, these are really nice. May not be what you're looking for, but I do have these 50 centavos. They're perfect. Really nice. We got sequentials. That's what I would have right now. I will have some Mexico coming in. My package is tracking for Tuesday, which feels like a long time. Package takes a freaking week. But gigantic amount of notes for us, y'all. Sending it over here on a donkey or something. Gabernos. I don't have any Gabernos. Yeah, it popped up. It was like, it'll be there next Tuesday. I mean, next Tuesday. So Chili's, 10 rupees. Unk. Hey, thanks so much. Appreciate you, Go Gator. Have a great night. Oh, nice, brother. Right? That's B. Brother, B takes great pride in packing those up. She does a great job. We used to have a whole bunch of folks that come here and talk about their records for getting into those packages when they come in, under 10 minutes and such. But I'm glad you got it. I've got the Scotland $1 Unk 2001. Yeah, I don't have the was that the Gaberna? Yeah, that was the Sinaloa. What did you miss? I don't know. Can't remember, man. Just been showing notes, we found some cool stuff. I think we're still hanging out a bit. Let's see. Let's run a lot of two. We're gonna do a beautiful 1914 20 mark, and then in Italy, 1991 1,000 lire. Nice little 20 mark. And you got the Italian 1,000 lire. Enjoy Coin Busters. Thanks so much. Coin Busters, coins and collectibles. Got a US dollar. Those of you that know the show know that we don't really do much US, but I keep getting asked for it. I had these. I thought, hey, I'll get some ready, and then if somebody asks me for some US, at least I got some. At least I got some ready for 'em.
You know, the more I look over this bike, the more value I
All right, next up, got a German World War II Nazi note here, 1944 Wehrmacht, uncirculated. One right mark. It issued that to soldiers to use during the war. Wild note. Kind of surprising. Still get those like that. All right, here's the New Zealand 2007, $50. It's a polymer.
Oh, I just love it. You know, everybody should have a garage like this, right?
Bearded Hayes.
There was the man of 1,000 projects, and I hope that he can think about owning 10 JDAs. He's got the parts, he's got the time.
Okay, next up, we're gonna do a polymer lot. We're gonna do two beautiful polymers. We got Maldives and then Nicaragua. 2014 20 Cordoba. Super cool turtles. What's not to like about them? Then you got the barrel on there. Maldives and then Nicaragua. Two beautiful polymers.
Got the original 35 in America. Oh, what would you guys feel comfortable selling that?
Romania, one Lu. 1966. Socialist Romania. Nice example. That note.
The whole entire Iowa antique archaeology family.
I have a Philippines note here. Forgot about this thing.
Yeah. What are you about to see?
42, 20 pesos. Philippines. Emergency issue. World War II. Philippines. Tiki takes it. Enjoy Tiki. Thank you. Next up, let's do this Korea. 1932, 1 yen. Korea. Old Korea, y'all. 1932. That's a pretty cool little note.
Oh my God. What did you think it was going to be like? What did you think? Well, for some reason, I thought that, what did you think? Last time the city was going to roll out the red carpet to Frank West.
I should have bought that. That was a good deal. Got a Russia, 5 rubles. 1909. 5 rubles. What's up, Mark? Good to see you. Good to see you. Going great. Going great. Blessed. We're hanging out showing notes again. I have been working on some coins too. Here's a 25 pesetas, Spain, 1946.
Right. You're on the right. You're just going to have to stop that. Like a grandpa. The little guy's going to crack. I can feel it. You want to see here?
Let me grab one of these coins and show you. Yeah. Yeah. Check this out. So this is a Ukrainian commemorative. It has a couple soldiers on it with their guns and stuff. They do a bunch of stuff, with them being in a war. It's from 2022. It's uncirculated. Ukrainian commemorative with soldiers. Next up, we're going to do Tanzania, 20 shillings. It's going to be from 1966. Tanzania. 20 shillings.
When this was made back in the 50s, it was very futuristic. Now I'm talking George Jetson stuff here. Where'd you get the TV at? They were made in the 1980s.
It is pretty neat, isn't it? I'm glad you like it, Mark. It's pretty neat. You know, it's crazy, like, to think that, you know, the coins that you're spending could have tanks and AK-47s, and, like, that's literally what all their coins have on them. It's wild. Missiles, you know, it's like that's what they have on their money. Nuts to think about. They have like helicopters and ships, and they're really neat. All right, we've got Jamaica, $50, polymer. It's uncirculated from Jamaica.
We were in the Apple store before there was an Apple store. I get my future partners at a radio station.
All right, let me know what y'all want to see. We're probably going to do a couple dozen more. I got some more stuff hanging out here I can show y'all. If there's random stuff you want to see, I've got all kinds of random stuff, but we'll hang out, look at a few more notes. We got a 90 to 91. 1 dinar Kuwait. I put the sticker on upside down, sure enough. All right. So yeah, 1 dinar Kuwait.
$2,500. There's no small sum.
Here's a decent note. This is Mobutu. It's going to be Zaire. 10,000 Zaires. It's Ankh. I've actually got sequentials on those. It's about a $30 note. It's a nice note.
We could have a picture, so we fix it for ourselves, our friends. He started out fixing TVs for all the people in his neighborhood when he was.
Check this out. Look at King of the Mountain. Got a beautiful 62. 5 Cordobas. This dude's king of the world. American Banknote Company, Nicaragua. Cool note. King of the world. We got Fiji, $5. We ran it, I know, but I love this note. Really cool note. Polymer, Fiji.
Yeah, we're our corporate division and small business. But the store, not a good economic model. I can't tell you how many people
Australia. $20, 1974. We've got satellites on there. Orange note. Very orange.
Come to just hang out and people watch. Look how averages and they come out of Texas. Working in a small business is like living in a small town.
Dominican. Specimen. 2,000 pesos. 2003. All right, let me look at some of this new stuff. Make sure I showed y'all all the cool, new everything. So that's here's a polymer Vanuatu uncirculated polymer with a seashell. Really pretty.
Vulture crap, mouse poop. It's just easy peasy. There's just none of that. Oh, Frank, look at this. Whoa. So he takes us downstairs to his conference room. Like he's converted into his own personal museum. What's this again?
Lesotho. Uncirculated Tim Melody. Lesotho.
He's got projectors. He's got anything that is electric. Oh wow, look at that. This is the oversized phonograph. This is actually World War II vintage. This is how the Army would send radio programs. They would send these.
Man, we got a strong one here. I say we close it out on this one. We're going to. Last lot. Super strong. Year of the Dragon 21 polymer China. Uncirculated Year of the Dragon 21 last lot. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, y'all. We'll be back on tomorrow. We should have some more new notes in tomorrow. So hopefully we'll see y'all then. If not, we'll see you the next time. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, supporting us. Appreciate all of you. See you again soon. Night, y'all.